Happy Sunday afternoon, evening. Hey, Miz. How you holding up? I don't want to waste any time. Why? Should be able to hear some Alan Wake in the background here, but you're not. A little worried. See what happens when we click over. Okay. All good. Oh, Lexi fell asleep. You didn't miss anything. So, I just restrung my, put it away, my backup, I don't know, is this my B or my C guitar? So it's still, when I restring nylons, I tend to tune them about 2 steps below standard tuning for the first couple of days, and I'll slowly bring them up to standard tuning. Oh, look at this. That's not good. That does not look good at all. Let's take care of that immediately. Let's take care of that post haste. I don't know if you can even see it. Can you even see it? I don't know if you can see it. There it is. These are high tension strings, so they, although, right now, being right now, they're high tension, but they're like 2 steps below. So get the fuck out of my way. So they feel like normal tension right now. They've got too much give. Really, that's because they're too low. But I do that to stop them from snapping, which I don't know if that helps or not. This one snapped on me like twice. So, still working on, like, believe it or not, still working on that. Out of tune because they're that's so weird. This is the main part originally. There it is. That's so strange. strayed so far from that motif that kind of forgot how to play it. Anyway, not here to play guitar, here to play Alan Wake. How are you holding up, Ms., with the COVID? At this point, I feel invincible for the next month or so. Which probably shouldn't. But. All right, so we made it through episode 1. Got a
I
little
believe
bit
you'll
of
find the
episode
sheriff
2.
in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Seems very loud to me again. Turn it down a bit. Let me know if the music or if my voice and the music / sound effects, etc., are at a nice, even volume.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant.
Whoa.
The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Well,
Very good.
My goodness.
I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Oh. Should I move these down
Mr.
here so
Wake?
they look like...
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Here.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper.
like dialogue
but she's
boxes.
focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of
Yeah,
the whole
well-
town, refuses to step on shadows, things
Okay.
like that.
I've literally
Back in her
like
day, she
died
wrote about
5
all
times.
sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
I think lots of small towns have boring histories, but certainly not one. Look at
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
2007. Did not yet have the technology to have NPC. Oh, it started raining quite hard. Like out of nowhere. Oh, that could be bad. Well, hopefully power doesn't go out. Gosh. That really came out of nowhere. So 2007, NPCs could not
Sheriff
turn.
Breaker is waiting
to
for
face
you
you.
down the corridor in her
They could
office.
just tilt their head a little bit. That's the extent of Remedy's technology. But look, they do have what appear to be specular and normal maps. And also, no ability to be graceful at all.
You should go
Clomp,
see the
clomp,
sheriff
clomp,
now, Mr.
clomp.
Wake. She's in her office.
Clomp, 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 clomp. If a person walked around in a police office in this manner, I think they'd be apprehended. Clomp, 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 clomp. Ooh. Dollars to donuts. These are game devs. Have you seen this man? An identifying feature, a knack for winning contests. That's like comical, right? These are definitely developers. Clomp, clomp, clomp. This is a remaster, and so far I've yet to see. I mean, it looks like how I remember it, which is to say, not great. Wow, it is really coming down. I think I have a window open. I need to turn that window or close that window. I'll be right back. That just came out of nowhere. Coming back. Holy crap. quite rainy. Luckily, I got my 15 minutes of outside time earlier today. So no worries. Katerina, what is the... I mean, what... Like, I'm playing a game. And yes, in that game, I'm controlling this character, Alan Wake. It's funny you say this, Ms., because I look at it and I think, ooh, where could I get that? And look, it's layered. It's not one piece. He's got a hoodie. He's got a tweed jacket on top of it. Oh, okay. I'm looking at this like, where can I get me one of these? Definitely with the elbow pads. Well, Katerina, I'm not sure what the question was. What am I doing? I'm moving this dude around. All right. That is not a look.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
See, I'm looking forward to possibly doing a cosplay of this guy because I want
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
a tweed jacket with elbow pads, leather elbow pads. All right, pick up my phone.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Damn right she would.
Excuse me. I need to take this.
The smell of
Hello?
fresh
Alan,
Twizzlers.
please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
Uh-oh.
After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I hardly know you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Hey!
Of course,
Hey,
Mr. Wake.
mister!
You can get
Hey,
there
can
through
you
the
turn the
corridor.
light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me.
over here.
I need it to be bright in here.
Yeah, I dig it.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't
guy's
even
drunk.
be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
That's funny. That just sounded like Aaron Paul.
I told him, oh yeah, well I don't
Bring up our page.
Yes, where on your feet?
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Somebody look that up. I wouldn't be surprised. 2006. Breaking Bad was just kind of spinning up. Hate the way you have to read manuscript pages.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Oh, look. They flipped that texture. The texture's backwards. It says ambulance backwards. Oh, they really screwed that up. Really? No one's going to call me out on that? No one's going to call me out on the ambulance comment? Oh, Lexi just did it. Yeah, I know. I was being funny. Oh, there's this delay. So I was waiting for people to call me out on that. But they didn't flip it on the back. It needs to be flipped on the back too. And the side. And doesn't this sign need to be flipped? What I'm doing right now is being an asshole. I have a lot of practice. All right, let's push it. Kick it. You could be. Now it's sunny out and the rain stopped. In 10 minutes
The
it went
kidnapper
from
fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Yeah. I was going over this a lot last night, Miz. It's the thing that has stuck out to me most about this game so far. This entire generation of games, I wouldn't say that, like, older games didn't do it. here's, to me, this is a victim of progress, not perfection, and the sort of intermediate stage where progress actually makes things worse before it makes things better. So older games, you didn't really have like this trying to simulate physics. The NPCs would move and stop on a dime. It was great for accuracy. It didn't look real. Then we started to get like ragdoll physics. Started to get like, trying to simulate more accurate human movement. So then everybody was just sort of like over-exaggerating the hell out of that movement. So it took a while to get it right. Well, I mean, we're still not perfect. But man, it's annoying as hell. The camera movement is so jerky. I'm munching on Twizzlers. Mm-hmm. 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 Brian, I'm a determinist, so I firmly believe that. It's not endearing, Ms. Not when you're playing it, because especially when there's enemies around. Because like you can take a little step and it's okay, right? You move. You just want to go somewhere fast, like right.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
It's not endearing to play. How about that? Might be endearing to see. I don't see how it's endearing to see, because it also means the camera movement's super jerky.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
No, I think the blazer. Oh, I thought that was. Yeah, you're right. He's got a blazer, then a shirt, then the hoodie, and there's got to be a shirt under the hoodie. That'd be weird if it wasn't. I guess I thought the collar was part. The green collar was part of the tweed blazer. I'm still not sure if it isn't. By the way, I saw. Here's. Just indulge me for a moment. Was watching Lex Friedman. So here's the thing about Lex Friedman. If you're into AI at all, you probably listened to Lex Friedman at some point in the past before he became politically polarized. I saw an interview with him with John Carmack because I'm interested in John Carmack, although I think John Carmack is he's fallen into that unreality bubble where Elon Musk lives. It's kind of annoying to see, but at least he still talks some sense. But anyway, so Lex Friedman occasionally still shows up in my recommended. You might be interested in this. And Jordan Peterson was just on Lex Friedman, and dude literally was asked a question about matter and cried within 2 minutes. He was like, matter. This is matter. And it matters, right? But what matters more than that is pain. And if pain's more real, than matter. And that's all that matters. And matter doesn't matter. Pain matters. Pain is what's real. And the thing is, to some extent, I believe that. I'm a big believer of negative utilitarianism. So life is about the mitigation of pain, mitigation of suffering. That comes to like a very nihilistic conclusion where life is tragic. Right? So, but man, fucking crying about it all the time, just, dude, get a hold of yourself. All right. No more. Oh, good night, VK. It was the Peterson stuff that did it, wasn't it? All right. Exit. Sheriff's station. Okay, so he has proof now that his wife was kidnapped. Even though, like, before this, the island he said existed didn't exist. The sheriff showed him and was like, I think you're going crazy, Alan. But now he has some tangible evidence. So am I going to be able to show that to the sheriff? Oh, it's doing that
Writer is
thing.
a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't
much
think
like
about that,
the
or I'll
process
lose
of the
it.
game.
The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
You have a point.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are
Some
pretty nice,
Majestic
though.
That sounds
roaches.
perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to
Oh, there
stay
he
at
is.
Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Bam!
Hey,
Oh, my!
take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Joe
If
Pesci.
you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Is that a...
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called
Was that a
Lover's
Jewish
Peak,
stereotype
somewhere
or
in
an
Elderwood National
agent
Park. The
stereotype?
plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
Max. Max Payne.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
That seems out of character for Alan to say that. That's a weird thing for him to call her an airhead. Yes. Arseni. I think you'll probably find a lot of people here. Well, there's 6 people here. Wells, yeah. I mean, Lovecraft, obviously. I mean, David Lynch was very much inspired by Lovecraft. I see that they're doing...
Seriously, Al, what you were
Netflix?
saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
You all like that? Is that good? But yeah, Lynch was inspired by Lovecraft, and Lovecraft was about New England towns and racism and bizarrities. Netflix is doing something where I think they're adapting a bunch of short Lovecraft pieces. Specifically, I saw Pickman's model. No wonder. Got these on backwards. Oh, Miz. I wouldn't say you're unread. I mean, reading does seem to be a bit of a lost art. But yes, I've read most, if not all, H.G. Wells. Hey, Raven. Well, it was just the first episode, so... I mean, honestly, I would love for there to be a actual remake of this, because it's frustrating to play. But I'm liking all the world building that Remedy does, you know. And it's been a long enough time that I don't remember. Like, I remember Barry as a character, but if you'd asked me to list the characters in Alan Wake, I probably would not have remembered Barry. And just like, this is like, just look at this wood. And the brown, like, this is every game from 2004 to 2010.
Easy there, boy.
Like this.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing
that's
the
Toby.
registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Is that Toby?
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max
Oh,
here got his
Max.
foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Well, it was HD already, but yeah, I think upscale
Okay, boy,
textures.
we're almost done here.
If that even. I mean, it doesn't even look like they're that upscale. I mean, look at that face. And that's the main character's face. And it just looks like a
That's a good dog.
splodge.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
And you would
She's
know.
my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
Bucktooth Charlie. Okie doke. It's so onerous, just like walking around here. There's a museum so much like this, right at, I want to say it's like Oregon Park, but it's in Maryland, near Baltimore, where I used to live. And it looks just like this.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Aha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I might have to watch it again. I did not like it as much. In the Garland oeuvre, I think I went Annihilation Men, Ex Machina. But I don't know. Annihilation had stuff going for it. I think the shock value of Men maybe gave it some proximity bias. Now I gotta take the form back out there, just going back and forth. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Got your form.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Especially for the lovers.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Okay, yeah, I get the visual landmark. I'm glad there is one.
Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
I don't care what you believe, Barry.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
I don't know.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm
Ooh,
not
does this
back by
now work?
morning, call the cavalry.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Get the fly in. Is that working for everything?
Just be careful with the natives,
Everything
Al.
flies in now.
These yokels are dangerous.
Right.
Everybody hates a tourist. Or it'll
Thank
be
you, Ecam.
deliverance all over again.
You just earned your month's
Bless you.
subscription.
Oh, this place is trying to
from
kill
me.
me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Lock the door when I leave.
I know what's gonna happen now. Dude, I had like 20 batteries. It reset my batteries. Not happy about that. Oh, there's some. I had so many, but look, walking around this house is like just a nightmare. Can't do shit. Alright, let's head for Lover's Peak. And I got no weapons again. Dude. I hate when games do that.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Again, hate the way you have to get to those. God, even getting out of... Alright.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Well, I need a gun. Dang. I had a shotgun, a flare gun, a pistol, all gone.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I'm gonna need a gun before I...
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh, shit. That is
no
great
plan,
news, Mills.
really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety.
I hope it
Much
happens.
more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
So I got
Yes,
the revolver,
exactly, Bat.
like,
But I'm
just
gonna
by
check out
getting the ammo.
parade, of course.
Weird.
And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Oh, somebody out there.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just
Right by
caught
this
a
window.
heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing.
Lover's Peak, go! Oops. Wrong way. Stop. light is gonna go. Not near it. Be out of breath all you want.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
It should make it easier to read those. I mean, because those are adding. Those are absolutely adding.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me!
Help Rusty.
Anyone! Please help!
I'm right here.
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Damn it.
Mr. Wake?
Back where we started.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office.
Good night, Katarina.
I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
I want to know what happened to Toby. Don't get the lights on. Just...
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Like the forest at night. Woke up.
Well, that didn't look great.
It'll be back. I know it will. It hasn't finished with me yet.
Oh. There's probably a way to just read the manuscript page you just picked up.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg
there's an
bend
Alan
the
Wake
wrong
too.
way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Pobrecito. Pobrecito. Hey, Pivy. This is Alan Wake. Which, to me, Alan's always a comic name. Because of Alan Partridge. That's all I think of. When I hear Alan, I think Alan Partridge. And I think back of the net. See, like, oh, there is. Okay, there's a way to do it. I'm dumb. Whoops, and I just went back. I'm dumber. Okay, so there is a way to do it.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Getting no audio coming out here. Hold on. There it is. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Better. Oh, I feel like everything's off on the new season. The cinematography, the direction, cheap FX look like they were done like. It looks like they moved. It looks like they. It looks like what they did is they moved to like a different studio, like a more cost-efficient studio, where there's more remote work. There's less time where they're together. There's a lot of green screen stuff being done that doesn't need to be green screen. The lighting is just like terrible. It's just like spots of different colored light everywhere and then just blackness between it. I just think it's not good. And the writing I don't feel was as good either. Well, I think the camera work is worse too. I think that it seems like they got all new directors, showrunners, writers. That's what it seems like. I'm not saying, obviously, I don't know if that's the case. I haven't looked into it. It just feels like a different show. I don't like the way they ended season 3 with all these potential changes, and they just rolled them all back like an old style sitcom. Everything's the same except for Colin. But I mean, I'm still watching it. I still think it's funny. I just feel like they went in a not positive direction. Where do I go here?
I was too late.
Oh no.
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
Good Rusty.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Uh-oh. chumps.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Rusty.
Please don't feed the animals.
Alright. I shan't.
For those visitors who purchase a park fishing license, obey at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Not Rusty.
Closer than 100 yards. 2 bears and wolves. Any other closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. At all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts. This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
Boring-ass combat. Now it's back to Lover's Peak, but I think I'm low on... I've got 3 fucking... This guy. Go out that door. I was able to go out that door a bunch of times before. All of a sudden, nope. You're screwed.
Rusty! Rusty!
Flare gun. Right. Need a flare gun. This is gonna work. Need a flare gun. I've never played Hellblade. Any of the Hellblades. Pools of darkness on the floor.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness. Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Please have some ammo somewhere, because after this...
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Never.
Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never. 2 bears and wolves. Never approach any other closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended.
circle straight.
This includes even rocks you made along the river, or even simple berries.
Even simple berries. Okay. Dude. Alright. So now I don't have shit. Barely any batteries. Barely any ammo. Dude. Guess I gotta run. Is it considered light? Right. This is not gonna work. All I can do is keep them at bay. These are all a whole bunch of dead ends that I'm in. Yep. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, this... okay. So if I gotta refight Rusty again...
Rusty!
There's gotta be something I'm missing. Because that ammo is not sufficient. It's the only weapon I got. Can't take that. Let me explore a little bit before I head over to Rusty. Exploring is such a pain in the ass. Just seems like. Well, one, it seems like after defeating Rusty, I should get a checkpoint automatically. And two, feels like I should be able to get more.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Okay, where am I headed after I beat Rusty? Maybe I have a clear route in mind. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, Pivy, I'm wondering that. I had a melee weapon at some point, I think. But I don't have it now.
Just need hunting licenses.
might take a few hits. Just a dead end over here. Ammo. Shoot smarter, huh? I wonder if I can do anything with this puppy. Can I climb up this tree? Anything in here? Anything in here? Charlie got anything for me? Yeah, this is just a... There's nothing. Door's locked, of course.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Alright, we're back to this again. Oh, wait. Saw something glint. Ah!
Obey! The Ranger's instructions at all times. Rusty? Rusty, no! Never! Never approach the 100 yards! Bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended. To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. You may find along the river, or even simple berries.
That was much more effective way to kill him. And I think over here there was still some stuff I could grab. That feels much better. Great. Very low on the batteries still. I'm sure there's no batteries around here. Low on the batteries, but at least I'm stocked full of Revolver ammo. And a light. Fantastic. So much better.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Al, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
I'm about to run out of batteries here. And like magic.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Rusty is complicated. Was complicated. I thought those were batteries. They're beers. Being consistent with the placement of the apostrophe for Lover's Peak. I appreciate that. I'm gonna need some batteries. Not gonna go well. Yay. Not enough batteries, but I guess we're gonna be doing some running.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
It's alright, I'm sure. Won't be any problems. Be just a nice long walk. And I'm wrong. Whoa, hey, didn't even see you. This is where I need. Yeah, this is where I need a. Wow. This is where I need a flare gun. Okay. This is not easy. For me.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
For others, it's probably a walk in the nature trail. For me, it is. I don't like the way it doesn't have No. All right, let's think about this a little more. If I run back, what happens?
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Let's avoid it. Let's go to the cave. It seems like more fun. Maybe there's a shotgun in here. Or a flare gun. Yes. Yes. Much nicer. Here we can see Red Stump Caverns. More popular with their flashy stalactites and stalagmites, touting their 100% safety record. But I don't know. Not going to see anything like that formation there. Red Scar Cavern. Here we have the ballpoint pen. Over here you can see the state of Florida. And of course, Errol Flynn. It is at times like this I like to take a moment, turn off all the lights, just to give you all an idea of what true darkness is like. I myself am not a fan of the darkness. It is in the darkness that I see the boy's face, tongue out, black, eyes protruding. They tell me, Phoenician, it's not your fault. There's nothing you could do. But I don't know. Local boy dead. Tour guide blamed. Every day the same parade of blank faces. And the cold indifference. Cavern Rock. Sure to tip your guide on the way out. Thank you. Ooh. Secret. Some secret going on here? The arrow's pointing at something. Say something? I don't know. Can't read it. Am I supposed to be able to see something there? That's pretty obvious. Alright. Enough time wasted. Red Scar Cavern. Oh, what I did just then was a take on a monologue by Mark Gaddis from the League of Gentlemen, where he portrays a cave guide who, as it turns out, very monotonously speaking, cave guide turns out boy died on one of his tours. Dark comedy. He did another one of those monologues where he was a mortician. Whoops. They're not liking the fact that I'm telling stories. They're like, too much time has passed. Fight now. Wow. Serious? No. 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 Not. No, not doing this again. Here's what I'll do. Boop, boop. boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Let's just see how that is for now. I can't switch between difficulties. Shoot. That's it. I chose normal. I'm stuck with normal. Crap buckets. There has to be something in that cave.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Look, these arrows have to be telling me about something. Stash of flare gun ammo. What do we got? It's in the darkness. I see the boy's face. Eyes protruding, tongue out, black. Yes! Alright. Two? Okay. Flare gun. Batteries. Everything I need. My life is so much better now. Okay. Kudos, Remedy level design. Okay. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. Dokily. I'm very much lost. Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay. Strange shadows. I was getting too into my monologue. I missed the entire reason, surely, for Moonshine Cavern's existence, to prepare you for this battle. Why can't I walk through what seems to just be grass? I'm going in circles. Right, there was that way, and then there was this way. Wasn't there? Is there this way? Am I crazy? Am I stuck now? Back where I was, okay. All the comments I made about Remedy level design, I once again retract. Just gonna go back out the way I came in. But at least now I've got a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, I did. I turned around anyway. Okay. I feel stupid. Game shouldn't make you feel stupid. It should make you feel smart. To Lover's Peak we go. Now we got it. Damn right. Oops. Mincemeat. All it took was better weaponry. Yes, probably the dangers of monologuing. All right. Going back to the flare gun just because, well, better not. Better be a checkpoint. Around. Right between the legs of the great old one. Another. Weapon reloads one fucking bullet at a time. Get together, first of all. Get them all together. Oh. Oh. I feel. The shadows are rising. We got another 3 rangers. What? I didn't even see him. Doing all this again. Man, seriously, like these controls make me want to fucking throw this thing across the room. remastered. Difficult to run when you can only run for about 6 steps and you just stumble. Are you kidding me? What's the fucking point? Like, don't even make me press the button to fucking redo the battery or reload my gun. Just do it. Puff it. Ooh, out of batteries. No shot. No shot. No, you're kidding me. Oh, was dead. I'm out of ammo. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, I just run me into a fucking rock. Not enjoying this. At all. Not even a little tiny bit. In fact, I hate it. Nothing about it seems good. It's a nightmare. I don't feel like skill has anything to do with this at all. Excuse me. Fucking start the damn thing. That was not fun. I don't find that the slightest bit enjoyable. Oh, good night, Feral Jewel. I don't think I've ever seen before, so hi and bye. And hi, Dominic. I think I had seen you before. So, that was just like nothing. I didn't enjoy anything about that. It didn't feel like there was anything to do with skill that got me through that.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason, packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo, things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Mm-hmm. Got just a few batteries and some pistol rounds. Nothing worth the jack, really. There's one or two of them, you know. That's doable. Any more than that, and nope. Nope. Not happening. Uh-oh. Okay, I got a feeling nothing's gonna happen here. I got a feeling it's all gonna be... Fuck this, man. Seriously, fuck this. 4 of these dudes? No way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat these guys. Batteries. I'm out of batteries and I'm out of ammo. And I'm out of dodging, apparently. Can't dodge either. Yeah, that's... I mean, this sucks. Honestly, this sucks. I can't read this. The taken are filled with darkness. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's not a subtle point here. Did I miss anything at this camp? Like 4 flares? That's what I need. About 4 flares and I'll be good. Like, I can't aim where I want to aim. The reloading is just a button mashing pain in the ass. Doesn't look like there's a secret cache around here. Just crap. I played some of Darkest Dungeon. It wasn't really for me. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was alright. I don't think I'm gonna play it. It's not something I would play. It's not something I would live stream. I'm having my serious doubts about this, like, because none of these are fun. Even when I get through them, I don't feel a sense of accomplishment. It's just like, okay, there's gonna be another one. And they're all the same. Yeah, I get it. Fuck. Okay, run back to the light. See if I can make it. I know the answer to that. Dude. Screw you. That's bullshit. That was bullshit. Yeah, try to run to the light? Really? Good idea. Let's try that again. The second we see him, run him back to the light. Oh, they're there. Well, I guess they have to, like, actually appear. They can't. That's just like a little scripted event. Okay. Appear. There we go. Back to the light. Immediately. Don't you fucking do that shit. Miz, I appreciate that, but I think I already got the flare gun and the shotgun from the cave. I think that's what got me through the last thing, was Moonshine Cave, right? Found that cave. That's what got me through the last group, dudes. I almost made it to the light last time. Are they actually around? No, see, I think that's just like a little scripted event. Yeah, but I don't have the shotgun or the flare gun, and I don't think there's another one for this particular area. Yeah, just run right into a tree, and run right into a rock, and run right into like all this dark shit that you can't see anything. No idea where I am, no idea where I'm going. It's horrible. Horrible. Can't do shit. That's just stupid. That's just like, that's the most frustrating bullshit ever. Like, that's not, you know, say what you want about my game playing abilities, but that's not me. That's just fucking shit design. Right up through there, let's be sure. I mean, even like directions are hard. Alright. Then I'm just gonna fucking throw this thing in the trash. Remedy got their gameplay balance much better. And it's not just this, right? It's like not like just this encounter. Like the past, almost every encounter has been like this. It's just been frustrating and annoying, not enjoyable at all. Let me try something. Ah. That's great. I mean, be nice if you could change your difficulty level mid-game, but I guess you can't do that. This is going up all... Oh, it is up all the way. Jeez. Mm-mm. God, the fucking reload makes me wanna fucking scream. Stupid. There's nothing back here. Look, I literally cannot make it this far. Can't make it to this light. So sad. There's no ammo stashed anywhere around here. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a coffee thermos, I think. No, I'm not trying to jump over that ledge. Well, maybe I should. That kills me, right? Yeah. You're gonna let me do it. Smart of you not to let me do it. Something in... Yeah, this is where I was. Nothing. Back to where we were. Nothing over this way. Nope. It's just a thin strip. There's not really anything to explore. If I go back. I hate to go back. These dudes respawn. Oh my god. Fuck you. Go ahead. A lot of people having issues with this particular area. Games are supposed to be fun, ultimately. So dudes respawn. Can't find anything around here. My ammo is worthless. There's nothing in this area. There's no extra ammo in this area. Should have played on easy. Is there no... If I quit to main menu... The only time you get to select the difficulty is here. I'm not starting over. Skip. No, episode 2 is just special. No. Playback. Nope. Bolting for the wooden gate, huh? Like... forward. One time I came so close to getting back to that light, but that was just one time. I feel like they rubber band them. Like I feel like the closer you get to the light, the faster they just teleport them like right to you to make sure you can't do that. Dodge doesn't do shit. Dodging doesn't do shit. Dodging doesn't do shit. Dodge. 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 It's really just like running. Like, what's the difference there? The dodge is shit. Past it. Dodge past it. Nope. Dodge to the left. Dodge to the right. Dodge to the left. Dodge down. They tore me apart. Yeah, clearly, like, the in-game help is like, yeah, you're not really cut out for this, are you? Maybe just run for the light. I can't fucking do it. Nope. Not even close. Wooden gate right of the rock. Don't go to the gate itself, but go... Wait, okay, Miz has got something here. Right of the rock. Don't go to the gate itself, but over the pile of rocks next to it. Right of the rock? Over the pile of rocks next to it. Like this? Not giving up yet. Why did I turn around? Why did I turn around? Why did I do that? What now? Okay, so I made it to the last safe haven. Alright, now we do this. Oh, God. Oops. Some light here. Maybe I can just dodge this guy. Alright, going for it. Wish me luck. Out of fucking batteries. Fuck you, man. Like that was not. That was the worst thing ever. That was clearly like a rubber band NPC moment. Okay, but I think I got it here. Let's grab it. Get back up to the light. With this stupid fucking inability to fucking run. Ledge. Is that all of them? But I don't feel a sense of accomplishment. I feel a sense of that was stupid and that sucked. And probably something identical to it is going to happen, you know, right after this. So it just makes me feel like the game sucks in that respect. So great, I got through it. Yay. Like, I didn't get through it through any skill. It was just like gaming it. The hell? Yeah, but I wanted to put a hole in the wall. That's kind of neat. It makes me not want to explore. It makes me just want to like beeline for everywhere. Which is kind of like the opposite of how I feel like this game should make you want to feel. Whatever. Okay, this is a dead end, I guess. Okay. We romanticize games sometimes. Okay. Don't know. Got like no ammo. So if there's anything coming after me, I'm screwed. Well, I deserve a couple Twizzlers for that. I made it, but not in any way, not in any laudable way. Shit.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
Yeah, I know that.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
I feel that Finnish culture will be, in one way or the other, present in in all the stories I'll be writing. And in fact, in Control, if we go beyond Alan Wake, we have Ahti, the strange janitor character who definitely has a Finnish background, and even a Finnish tango as part of it.
Monster! Biting me! Like that, boy!
It's just his follower. Just standing there.
That's right! You just keep coming!
Does its wonderful thing.
Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep...
So,
You set him up.
I
I'll
feel
knock
that
him down,
Finnish
Wake.
culture will be, in one way or the other, present in all the stories I'll be writing. And in fact, in Control, if we go beyond Alan Wake, we have Ahti, the strange janitor character who definitely has a Finnish background, and even a Finnish tango as part of it.
Huh? Stop fighting me! Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
I already used those flares.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun! No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it!
I already used those flares.
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Yeah. God damn it, Wake, stop screwing around. I can't work with a goddamn axe in my skull. Wake, keep these bastards off me.
Well, I'm gonna lose it.
Bring it! Ah, damn it! Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Great. Get ready with what?
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming! That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Hear that? It's them. Moving! That's what I got for you!
That's all I got, buddy. Oh, shit. Yep. Alright.
Get ready. We fight them
Well,
as
this was
long
not
as they
fun.
keep coming.
Don't think I'm going to continue it, but thanks for hanging out anyway. Hope you all have a good night, because I'm just in a crap mood now. Fuck this game.